Someone close enough that it makes sense, but far enough that they wouldn't ask.
I I don't know. I told them a random name that they didn't know,
You're
but
lucky you didn't say me. They'd been like, "Were you at Bear's house?" Been like, "No."
if anyone would fucking lie for me, bro.
I didn't know. I'd just been like, I wouldn't have lied. I'd just been like, no, I was not at Bear's house.
No, but the worst part is I got caught with the same girl in my house eating Chick-fil-A a couple nights later.
Oh, I remember that story, and it
Yeah.
wasn't as bad as he thought it'd
It
be.
was
Right?
just weird because they just started talking. Like, just normally. It was weird for me because I was just sitting there eating my food. I was
That
like,
is
what the
weird.
fuck? I was like, how do women just talk like that in awkward situations?
Oh,
Women amaze me in so many ways, bro. Like that. Like if you just roll up to, like, your daughter and her boyfriend, like, that's a whole different scenario, bro. You just sit there saying, like, who the fuck is this? Well, who the fuck is this guy in my house, huh?
You think so?
I don't know. Maybe some guys.
I think I'm gonna be a good dad in that sense. I don't think I'm
You
gonna
wouldn't be
care too
like
much.
the overbearing father.
Nah, I'm not like
daughter.
that with Allie. But
Yeah, but she's your sister.
Yeah, I know, but I know you're right. It's gonna be different. But I feel like it won't be that much different. If my son's allowed to get some, my daughter's allowed to get some dick. You know what I'm saying? They want dick too, boy.
Yeah, I mean, it's fair. 2021, everyone can get whatever they want.
I mean, nobody was in my hair growing up, so I wouldn't.
True that.
Why would you treat a girl different than a boy?
That's fair, but I mean, there's just the typical stigma.
Yeah,
And
stigma,
kind of like-
man. That stigma. You need to get out of your head, man. We need to change it.
Well, I'm not saying it's true. I'm just saying it.
Yeah. Nah, that shit's gonna change. We're all too smart now. No cap.
Yeah, definitely.
We're
With
not
like
gonna
the,
be.
I don't know. I mean, you can kind of like see like generally over the course of each generation, that's like it seems like it's slightly getting better. You know.
Yeah, I feel like that tough guy shit's gonna go away. All that fucking mean stuff's gonna go away. It's just gonna be like straight up crazy ass killers shooting like up schools and then peace everywhere else. Kind of like it is now, but 100%. Because there's still gonna be some crazy people doing
Oh,
crazy
100%.
stuff.
I mean, mental health problems and
100%.
mental diseases and just people getting the shit end of the stick day in day out, just bad luck, or they just got bad mindset of life and just beat themselves up and just snap.
People gotta go to therapy.
Have you done therapy?
Yeah, I have a therapist.
Oh, for real?
Everybody should have a therapist. Should have therapists.
How long have you had a therapist for?
Like a couple months now.
Oh,
something
for
like
real?
that. Yeah.
How's it
Just
been
good.
going for you?
Good.
Good. You
You learn a
really
lot
enjoy
about
it?
yourself. Yeah, it's just good to talk to somebody about stuff like that.
Someone that you can just kind of like open up to. That's
And
like
not
doesn't
just
really know you.
somebody that's smart. You're not gonna get some bullshit.
Yeah, some
advice from,
retarded motherfucker.
Yeah,
Yeah, Larry, I heard that you
yeah.
can solve this by drinking some cow's milk
or
under the
any-
moon.
Yeah, anything. Yeah, just like the bro. And we're dumb as it is. I don't want to get another person's dumb advice. I need to. Be
Yeah, you want a
fixed.
professional that really knows what they're talking about.
It's cool. Everybody. It's not as weird as people think. It shouldn't be as weird. You're just talking to somebody.
I think it'd be fun because I like talking to really intelligent people and someone
Oh,
that can help me
definitely.
understand my own mindset and be able to help me understand that
100%.
myself deeper would be good. If there's any way you can like deepen your understanding of who you are and how you can be happy in life,
Mm-hmm.
I think you
That's
should
really
definitely
what
do
it
whatever
is.
makes you happy.
Especially now, people are stressing about the dumbest shit. Me included.
The
but
smallest shit, bro.
not small. It's probably really big, and they feel it. But it's stuff they can't control, which is small
Yeah.
stuff until it happens. But then you just got to deal with it. But you can't stress about it all
You
the
just gotta
time.
learn to accept and let go.
Yeah, I guess it's not easy, but that shit be hard sometimes.
It's easy concept, hard in practice.
Yeah. Well, the therapy just makes you understand it a little bit better, and you learn a lot.
I mean, it also gives you that outlet. A lot of people probably keep a lot of things closed up and inside, and
Yes.
obviously you wouldn't tell certain things to some people, but
100%.
like you said, with someone who's an intelligent person who can really understand the human mind and who's like legally obliged to keep all your shit
Mhm.
secret,
Mm-hmm.
that's a perfect place,
And you're
for someone
paying
to
them.
release you.
They're really gonna help you then.
Yeah, and you're paying them, so like, make me that fucking money. But you
Yeah.
gotta be careful, bro.
Why?
There's some molesters out there.
Mine's a girl. She's fine. She's,
No,
good.
but
She's
it-
harmless. It's online too.
Oh, what?
Zoom calls.
Oh,
It's
for real?
the future, dog. Yeah. There. I'm not saying no chair.
She's just like, so Benny, how you doing today?
Yeah, she gets naked, and then we start.
And then
I'm just
that's
kidding.
how
I'm sorry, Dr. Nicole.
74%
I was just
of
kidding.
all therapy porn sessions start.
It's yeah, Zoom calls.
So like, what do you do? Like an hour?
Yeah, if I want.
Oh,
30
just
minutes.
however long you want.
Yeah. Well, you kind of have to plan it. So like, I always say an hour, but sometimes it's 30 minutes. Sometimes it's 45 minutes.
Just kind of however you're feeling. Like, oh, I don't
Yeah.
feel like I can do the rest, or like you're kind of like I've
Or
already.
it's just like there's nothing to talk about. and
You're
then-
like, oh, I've been doing good today.
yeah. I mean, I haven't really had super bad days, but like
Is it like a daily or weekly thing?
weekly thing.
Weekly, so like once a week.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's cool.
It's really just that like you got problems that you don't even know you have and why they are there and what
Help you understand the deeper meaning.
Mm-hmm. And I suck at talking about how I feel about things. I think everybody does.
So she's like able to help draw it out.
Or
Help
just-
draw it out
it's
of
just, It's like sparring, I guess, or like soccer practice.
you. Sparring.
It's like the gym. It's like you're lifting, you're practicing. It's good.
So I mean, yeah, I mean, I've had that like thought of the mind. You know, the mind's like a very strong tool, and that
Yeah,
it's
it
kind of
sounds-
like a muscle, man. You can just, as long as you train it, you're diligent and like putting positive
Mhm.
energy and good vibes. It's kind of like the same concept as working out. It's like you have to get that will to get up and work out and go there
Yeah,
every day.
It sounds corny, but yeah, it really is.
You have to have
powerful.
the will to tell yourself you're
You can trick
okay.
yourself.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like a placebo kind of, but also at the same time, that mental strength. It's not something to be scared of. Or just because you don't have it now doesn't mean you can't train it and get better. I
Mhm.
mean, even like, like I said, the smallest people can grow to be the strongest, or like, vice versa. You can be super strong or
Mhm.
super big and then lose all that weight and come down. It's just all mindset.
I've heard some crazy stories about people that have like were said to never be able to walk again. They just kept thinking like I'm gonna walk one day, or like I'm gonna like practicing walking in their head, and then eventually they can walk again. Or
Bro.
like they did a study where they took 100 people, or they took 200 people. 100 people actually practice 100 free throws, and then 100 people mentally practice 100 free throws. And the increase in their shot percentages were the same from both sides. They had them just shoot free throws, and then they had 100 people practice shooting free throws, and 100 people mentally practice shooting free throws. And
Wait, so what do you mean about what is the mentally practicing one do?
it's the same. It's mental reps, like envisioning it and mentally doing it in your head and thinking like I'm gonna do it like this when the ball comes, blah blah blah, whatever it is. That is the same thing as going out there and practicing to some extent.
So you're saying that
Like it can do a lot more is what I'm saying. You still have to go out there and work out and get physical, get range of motion, and get like practice that muscle memory.
yeah.
But it's powerful. It helps a lot.
Well, for sure, but it's just what I was trying to understand is like, are you saying like, the percentage of the shot?
Yeah, they all
accuracy
had
would
they had a
be the
baseline.
same?
They had them shoot their free throws,
So-
got what their percentage was.
So okay, so everyone shot once, 100 times for their base accuracy.
I think it was like 20 or 10, something like that. 100 people. No, 200 people, the whole group. 100 of them shot their 10 free throws. Both. Excuse me. Fuck, you got me confused now. Okay, 200 people. Both groups shot 10 times, right? And then they took 100, made them practice shooting free throws with an actual ball, and took 100 and had them pretend to shoot basketball, like mentally do reps.
Okay.
And then they had them shoot again, and the
Okay.
increase of their percentages were the same from both groups.
Okay, so interesting. So it's just that mental aspect and kind of formulating that muscle memory even without an actual ball.
Yeah, it really helps. I remember like when I played soccer and like I'd watch a video and like I could see myself on the field doing it, and then a lot of times I would end up like being able to do it good.
Bro, that's so funny because that's how I thought in soccer. Because like I'd always imagine myself doing like
A slide
something,
tackle or something,
yeah, or
or
doing
get-
it before
yeah,
I did
yeah.
it, and like I'd always like be simulating different scenarios and calculating like where to jump, what
They-
can
and they help.
happen, the bounce, the fucking, and then
If you
just kinda
didn't do that
it.
mental rep, you don't know if you would have been able to do it.
Yeah, because you gotta
physically.
like run this. That's just experience right there, built up. And that's also what I said with the building your own mental strength and shit. That's experience and time built up to strengthen yourself. It's not gonna happen overnight. It could be months from now, years from
Mhm.
now, a decade. But as long as you keep going, you could get there.
When's the last time you played soccer?
Actually, not that long ago. It was probably like 2 months ago, 3 months ago.
Really?
Yeah, I was out with my cousin Austin and a couple of his friends and Juanito boy.
I only asked because I went out like a month ago, 2 months ago.
Oh, for real?
I went to help coach my dad's not coaching at Lake County anymore. He's like one of the directors of coaching, so they had tryouts, and I
Okay,
had to
that's
run
cool.
the U13 girls practice or U14, something like that. I scrimmaged with them. I was
Were you out
balling
of shape?
No, I was fucking sharp. I'm in shape. I feel good. I was fucking
He's in
balling.
shape compared to some U13
I was
girls.
balling the fuck out. I did a rainbow over one.
Yeah, you start feeling good, bro.
Oh my god, I could have played. I could have started on Man U right there. I felt
Oh
so
my
good.
God.
I've never felt that good on a soccer field. I'm not even lying.
Yeah, dude. I kind of felt like all we did whenever I went out was just shoot at the goal for about an hour, and then I was like, we didn't. I was like trying to set up a fucking because there was only like 4 of us. I was like, or 5 of us. I was like, we could just do 2-2 and then a neutral and all this shit, and like try to set up a game. And they just wanted to keep shooting.
I
was
hate
like,
that
alright.
shit. I could never get into like a small group going to the fields.
Yeah,
Like, just
you
3
needed
people,
a
like,
couple
yeah.
people, yeah.
Or just like so you could get a small sided game going. I hate it just like shooting. That shit, it's pointless.
Yeah, I know. I was like, man, I'm a defender. I don't even want to fucking shoot like this. I was like, I want to play, pass, move the ball around, score.
The scrimmages were so fun. I just had a flashback the other day of at ACYS remember when we had that scrimmage and then my dad jumped in goal on the other team? And then like it was like last minute and I was the goalkeeper on the other team. So my dad was the goalie over there and I was the goalie over here. And it was like last goal wins and I rolled the ball out and I shot it from my goal. And then
No
my dad was off.
way.
Yeah, right over the top of him. Oh, we won. I took my clothes off. I was in my underwear. I was
Dude,
like
that's
this on the
so
ground.
funny, bro.
Coach Darren was like, "Put your fucking pants on, man. What the fuck is wrong with you?"
Bro, that's not how he sounded at all,
I
bro.
forgot how he sounded. That was an awful Jamaican accent.
Bro,
Yeah, I forgot what he sounded like.
you sounded like a Jamaican with a nasal canal. didn't you?
That's the only thing. He got mad. And he got mad at me one time when I cussed her in a prayer. You remember that?
No, I don't.
I was in the moment. I was jazzed up. I was like, Lord, just help us go out there and whoop their fucking ass. I was like, whoa. A1's dad was like, no, get him off the prayer. Someone else. A1 was like, this man cursed during a prayer. I was like,
Yeah,
Jesus
bro,
not
like-
going to do nothing.
Yeah, that's crazy how
I
they
fell
fucking.
asleep fine that night.
You know that Coach Ray's doing the mock-up ballers thing?
Still?
I think
I
so.
don't even know what that is.
I mean, he called me
I
and asked me
remember
if I
that.
wanted to try out.
How long ago?
Like a year and a half, 2 years ago.
Oh.
That was like after I came back from college. I don't remember exactly what I was doing, but
Wait, what was our coach's name? The second one?
Coach Ray.
Oh my gosh. I forgot who I was in a conversation with.
Bearman.
Yes. Oh,
Bearman.
I forgot about his name. I forgot his name.
Bear, how you don't like fish? You be bear and you don't like to eat the salmon.
Remember when I did the bicycle kick and I missed? And he's like, that wasn't a bicycle. That was a tricycle. And everybody started roasting me.
And he's like, why you try to copy Sunny boy?
Yeah, for real.
And Sunny's like, why you try to copy me?
Suddenly could do a backflip on the goalpost and stand.
Yeah, for real. He just do a backflip like Shaolin soccer, bro. Just fucking.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, like legit. He would float in the air. Do you remember when he tried out with us?
Yeah, bro. I
This
mean,
kid came.
he scored like 4 bicycles in a season.
Yeah, he did on practice.
No, like
This
in game.
Yeah, I remember that his first game he scored a bicycle kick
Yeah, it's just
against the Kissimmee United.
ridiculous as fuck, bro.
His first practice,
He was
straight
fast as
straight from
fuck.
Haiti. He came in. I had to guard him. First corner kick, he fucking launches it up. Suddenly pushes me off. I back up. I start twerking. He jumps in the air, bicycle kick, ball right over my neck. I look at Darren. I'm like, oh well, there's nothing. This kid's on the team now.
Bro, I'll never forget. I don't care what anyone says. Soccer players are the fruitiest.
Yes, we were.
Bro, you remember Chris?
Yes.
Oh my god, bro, do you remember when we were doing that drill? And we were all like, it was like me, Chris, Mel. I think you were there. We were all like lined up, bro, waiting to go in this drill. And there was that long pole standing up, and then Chris just looks at it, bro, and he starts stroking it slowly, and he looks up at us, and then he just spits on it. He just spits on it. He's like, oh, it's so big. And then, dude, we all started crying, bro, and I'm pretty sure Chris ran all to the entrance of the fucking park and just came back.
I love Chris. He's like, hey, you run away. That face he would make. Oh my god.
Oh my god, dude,
This
Chris
kid's
had me
fucking crazy.
dying,
This
bro.
kid's so crazy.
Dude, he was so fucking funny, bro.
A1 was so funny. I haven't talked to A1 in so long.
Bro,
I
me
just stopped
either.
talking. I just stopped talking to him like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I would FaceTime him every once in a while. He would FaceTime me, and then I saw him. I was playing with Edwin's team because he asked me to, and I saw him out there in Orlando, some random place.
Bro, one time I went out to play with Edwin's team, bro, because he's like, hey, man, we need some help. You might be coming out to help? And I was like, yeah, sure. I came out there. I was out of shape as fuck. I had no right to be out there.
Was I
They
there?
gave me some, no, they just gave me some random motherfucker's card that had like brown hair and was white. And I looked at it, and then I had this feeling, bro. I was like, let me just memorize his birthday. I was just looking at shit. I was like, what's his name and his birthday? And then like we turned the thing in. He's like, hey, are you like Jonathan? And I was like, yeah. He was like, "What's your birthday?" I
No.
looked at him. I was like, "Yeah." It was like